I've got a question for you. It's 2026. It's a new year, a new attitude, right? Well, it's supposed to be. Are you high energy? Or are you low energy? What are you attracting to yourself? That's what we're going to discuss on this new episode of Chatting It Up with CJ. Well, let's get into it. Low energy or high energy is my question. I was told all the time, and I've heard other people talk about low energy and high energy. If you are low energy, you attract low energy things into your life. Things that are negative, things that are not edifying to lift you up. A lot of times in the Christian world, we say, we're lifting you up in prayer. We're lifting you up. Everything's raised up. High energy. What you usually have your mindset towards and what you usually are experiencing are different levels of energy. But it's called the law of attraction. What are you doing in 2026? We're only 5 days into it right now. I've already failed some of my resolutions. But hey, look at this entire lifetime, this entire experience is all about what you do, what your mindset is. I've been talking about that in the last few videos, and I have to practice it for myself too. It's not that I've aced it, but it's a daily thing that we have to practice. And sometimes if it's not daily, it's moment by moment throughout the day. But you have to be aware of what you're inviting into your world, what you're inviting into your atmosphere. What is it that you're inviting in? Because if it's low energy, if it's negativity, if it's those low-level thoughts, you're going to invite low-level devils. You don't need to have stinking thinking. And I'm not going to be throwing out a bunch of cliches in this episode, but I want you to be aware and be intentional with your thoughts. I'm practicing it as well. I need to be intentional with my thoughts. And you should actually think about, what is it doing to you in the long run? When you think of high positive energy things, you're attracting things to yourself. If there's something you want to go after, then you manifest it by thinking about it, believing it. In the Christian world, I will tell you, we usually say, believe and receive. Well, okay, look it. That's a mindset, but it's also walking in faith. But for the average person that maybe is not a believer, they may say, I'm going to manifest it. I'm going to make it happen. I believe it was Jim Carrey. I don't know where he was in his walk, but in the beginning of his acting career, he wrote a check to himself and he put it on a refrigerator. And it was basically, he was saying, I'm going to make this much money doing this art. He was determined to make a certain amount of money, and he was so determined to think and to focus on what his goals were. It was high energy because he didn't think that anything that was low energy could bring him down because he believed that much in himself. I believe in certain things in myself as well. I want to say the same for you. Anything is attainable if you just have the right mindset. You think negative things, they will come. And you're always going to be saying the traditional, why is this always happening to me? Well, maybe because you're planting that idea, you're planting that energy into your life, and it's saying, hey, look at that. I'm low energy. I can hook on to that, and then all the negative crap comes your way. Think about it the opposite way. You start thinking positive about yourself, positive about a situation, and believe me, I'm preaching to the choir. Me. I can sing up a song like you can't believe. But I'm telling you, I need to start thinking positively too. I need to focus on the things that I'm believing for myself. But I'm not going to get there if I think, well, it's not for me. It's not going to happen. Well, okay, yeah, you're right. It's not going to happen. You just spoke that over yourself. But when you start thinking differently about yourself, if you fixate, maybe do what Jim Carrey did, put a check of $1 million on the fridge and make it payable to you, and believe that one day that's going to happen for you, it'll happen. Why? because your trajectory, easy for me to say, right? It'll push you in that direction. It'll keep you moving in that direction. And quite honestly, the things that are low that are trying to bring you down, it won't be able to grab you because you'll be on a different level. They're going to be dealing down here in the low level, and you'll be up here in the upper echelons doing the good stuff, the stuff that you want to go for, the goals that you make. Maybe make a short-term goal. Have a long-term goal picture, but you can attain it based on your mindset. That's the message I want to leave for you in the beginning of this 2026 year. I'm doing it too. I'm not saying it's easy, but you have to change your thought process and focus on that energy. Because if you stay in the upper echelons of the high energy, you can attain what you're going for. I'm praying that we have a blessed 2026. 2025 was a bit challenging for some, but you know what? I'm an optimist in that case. I'm believing new beginnings, and I believe in a new beginning for you. Hey, I say it every time. Be blessed, and always be good to yourself. And I'll see you in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching. And please remember to hit the subscribe button. We are trying to grow our channel and reach 1,000 subscribers. Now, for every new subscriber, these two nutheads right here, they're going to get a treat, so we will all be happy. Thanks for watching.